Everything sports related. Breaking news, fantasy advice, score updates, weekly thoughts, and more. This is the Sports Juice Network.
What's going on, Sports Juice Network? I am officially back, baby. I know it's been some time. Listen, a lot been going on. We still, wearing the mask and all that good stuff, but a lot has been going on, but I'm officially happy to say I am back. I'm gonna try to be more consistent. We got a lot. Hey, listen, a lot has happened with sports. I mean, we got NFL teams quarantining, we got NBA teams quarantining, MLB this, college teams missing the play. Oh, it's just so much we got to get into. But for those who don't know, this is the Sports Juice Network, where we sit, we talk about sports, and we have a good time. Without further ado, the main topic I want to touch on is Mr. Drew Brees and Mr. Taysom Hill. Now, you're probably wondering, is Taysom Hill going to be the quarterback for the Saints of the future, or in the future? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. Here's my take, okay? Drew Brees, wonderful Hall of Fame quarterback. I grew up on Drew Brees. I watched him play for the Saints. I watched him play for the Chargers. Hall of Fame quarterback. He is going to be hanging up the cleats pretty soon. I'm saying probably after this year. The way his injuries are going, either this year or next year, he's officially going to retire. Probably saying why. Well, Drew Brees cracked 12 ribs. That's painful, man. You crack 12 ribs, okay, and you puncture a lung. I don't know how he managed to stay in that game he stayed in and played, because anytime that happens, you're like you just can't breathe. And with the whole coronavirus thing going on, if you was to catch COVID, man, that's kind of scary when it really attacks your respiratory system. So I don't know. I don't see Drew Brees lasting that long, and I hate to say that because, man, I love Drew Brees. Like, seriously, like, come on, y'all. You already know what the deal is, okay? Saints, okay? I'm Saints all day, all day, all day, all right? All day. That's me all day. But Taysom Hill took over for Drew Brees when Drew Brees got hurt, cracked 12 ribs, and so far Taysom Hill is 3-1. Taysom Hill is 3-1 as a quarterback for the New Orleans Saints. Yeah, I believe so. I can't remember because we just lost the game to the Philadelphia Eagles and Jalen Hurts. I don't know how we lost that game, but we're gonna dive into that. But so far, I think Taysom Hill is going to be the quarterback of the future. Here's why. I understand he's 30-ish years old, and he's not a young quarterback by no means. He's not a rookie. He's a veteran, okay? Now, you're probably thinking when you think of Taysom Hill, he's throwing touchdowns, he's catching touchdowns, he's blocking, he's running, he's making tackles, he's stopping punts, he's helping with field goals. He has been a utility player for Sean Payton, and Sean Payton is good at finding players like that. Because when Sean Payton found Taysom Hill is actually playing for the Green Bay Packers, and the Saints actually went to go scout somebody else, but turns out, Drew Brees, I keep saying Drew Brees. Sean Payton is looking in the back and you're like, man, who that over there? I need to know who that is, right? And stuff like that. But anyway, Taysom Hill was born August 23rd, 1990, which puts him at 30 years old. He played football at BYU. Okay, BYU. He went undrafted in 2017. He signed an undrafted free agent rookie contract with the Green Bay Packers, and that's when Sean Payton went down there. He saw him. They put on a waiver wire. They got him, acquired him, and Sean Payton has been using him ever since, okay? So here we go. Right now, Taysom Hill is, like I said, he's 3-1, if I'm not mistaken, as a quarterback for the New Orleans Saints. We just lost a game this past weekend to the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm not excited about it. Nobody's really excited about it. But right now, Taysom Hill is 72.3% completion. Like, his completion percentage is 72.3. It's not bad. It's not bad. Granted, he has rushed for a lot of yards. We all seen that. He has like 4 rushing touchdowns in the last 3 games he played in. Why? Because Taysom Hill's built like a tight end. He's not built like a quarterback. Okay, he's big and he's stocky and he's swole. He ain't no little cupcake quarterback. He's a big boy. So anyway, like I said, completion percentage is 72.3. That's pretty good, okay? Now, his QBR, 56. We're gonna talk about that later. Don't worry about it. Right now, he has 920 passing yards and he has 4 touchdowns. 920 passing yards and 4 touchdowns. It's pretty good. Remember, he didn't throw his first NFL touchdown until like 2 weeks ago. And he went back and followed it up with another 2 touchdown game performance. Or 3 more touchdown game performance. So right now, he's not doing bad. You got to remember, he was thrown into the fire. And when you say thrown into the fire, how can he be thrown into the fire when he was already on the roster playing games? It's a big deal when you take over Sean Payton's offense and you're stepping behind Drew Brees, a Hall of Fame quarterback. I think Taysom is going to be the quarterback of the future. I'm very confident in that. First of all, you're not going to pay him all that money that you paid him as a backup for him to just skedaddle or be a back. Jameis Winston was brought in as a security blanket. Jameis is probably not going to see the field this season unless bar none, Taysom does something crazy, which is absurd because Drew Brees is supposed to be coming back soon anyway. But so far, Taysom is a true mobile dual threat quarterback. He can run, he can pass, he can do it all. Okay, he has a very strong arm. I don't know if you've been watching some of the games, but when Taysom throws the ball, man, he is slinging that thing in there. And that's something the Saints haven't seen, okay? Like, Michael Thomas literally dropped a slant because Taysom threw the ball so hard. I don't think he was prepared. He's used to catching footballs from Drew Brees. I'm not saying Drew Brees has thrown the football hard. I'm just saying Drew Brees is 41 years of age. I don't think he's throwing it that hard. He ain't Brett Favre out there, but Taysom is like throwing that thing in a cannon, man. Anyway, I say that to say this. We only have a couple options. I mean, we have a couple free agents that's going to be free agents after this year, but we literally don't have a couple options. Right now, okay, we're 10-3, which means we're in the playoffs. We already clinched it. If we make it to the Super Bowl, which that'd be awesome, but if we make it to the Super Bowl, we're not going to get a high draft pick. You got Trevor Lawrence, you got Justin Fields. We're not anywhere near those guys. They're not even on our radar because we're not going to get them. That leaves free agent quarterbacks, that leaves undrafted quarterbacks, and that leaves what we already have on the roster, which is Taysom Hill. He knows the offense. He's been in the offense for the last 3-4 years. I think Sean Payton is very confident in him. I mean, we're scheming up plays for Taysom. I would love to see Taysom ball out, and here's why. To me, when I'm watching Taysom play, Taysom is he's just a little bit timid, and that's understandable, but he's just a little bit timid. Like, he holds the ball just a little bit too long, kind of like a Carson Wentz. Drew Brees is just getting the ball out within 2.3 seconds. I mean, it's literally catch, look, oh, Alvin Kamara's there, throwing the ball, ooh, look, Michael Thomas there, slant, touchdown. Taysom Hill holds the ball just a little too long, and I think that's what's messing him up. If he can find a way to go ahead, take that ball, and sling it in there when he sees the open read, we'll be good. I mean, he's fairly accurate. He's fairly accurate when it comes to throwing the football, and I'm not going to hold that against him because, like I said, nobody's going to be as accurate as Drew Brees has been his entire career. There's a couple things that concern me about Taysom Hill. Like I said, I'm on the bandwagon. I want him to be the starting quarterback. I want him to be the franchise leader of the Saints, blah, blah, blah. There's only a couple things that's going to concern me, okay? First one, Taysom Hill leads the NFL in fumbles since becoming the Saints starter. Oh my God. I don't know what it is, but when this boy is running, he fumbles the ball. He doesn't feel the sense of pressure behind him, and they come up and it's a strip sack. He has to do a better job of ball security, and we preach that to running backs, we preach that to receivers. I preach it all the time. We do it. Look, we do it all the time. You got to have better ball security if you're gonna play at the next level. It's just bar none. You got to have it. Okay, it's something that you absolutely got to have. Like I said, the Saints only lost one game since Taysom Hill became the starter. He's fumbled 6 times in 4 starts. 6 times, 4 starts. So we're 3-1. He's fumbled 6 times in 4 starts. That cannot happen. Okay? Sean Payton said he's not gonna play Drew Brees till he's fully 100%. We go up to Kansas City Chiefs. We can't afford to lose fumbles. That's something he's got to work on. Number 2, another thing he has to work on, he has to be just a little bit smarter. He takes unnecessary risks that shouldn't be taken. It's like, listen, don't throw that out there. We have another play, we have another down, let's live to fight another day. No, he wants to go for the big play, which, like I said, it happens, okay? Number 3, his awareness. He's not overly the smartest quarterback, and I will give him that. Here's why, okay? There's been several instances where it's like 4th and 1, 3rd and 2nd, 3rd and 5, and he either takes a, like 3rd and 5, he'll take a check down. And I'm just like, we need a first down, my man. A check down is probably 2 or 3 yards. We need a first down. Granted, if you throw the ball to Alvin Kamara, check down and go for a touchdown if you ask me. But those 3 things: ball security, he's not take unnecessary risks, and awareness. Okay, so that's all I have for Taysom. I mean, like I said, he's a good quarterback. He is. I think he's going to be the Saints starter of the future. He really is. He's proven his worth right now. Like I said, they're 3-1. And the game against the Philadelphia Eagles was not really his fault. I mean, he made some plays in the second half where he turned the switch. It was mainly the defense. Defense, number 1 defense in the league, used to going out and shutting teams down. Well, you get in a situation where a team benches their starting quarterback and they put this guy in who's a rookie, who no one has film on besides half of a game that he played last week. You put him in the lineup, and now the Saints are trying to figure out what is his strengths, what is his weaknesses. Well, we all figured out his strengths is his legs. Jalen Hurts likes to run, and he ran all up on us, all over us. So, like I said, it wasn't necessarily Taysom Hill's fault or the offense's fault. I think it was just a combine of the Saints have that one game every single year where they should just blow a team out of the water and they come out and they poop the can. It happens every year. I'm glad it happened now. I really am, not in the playoffs, because that's usually when it happens. I'm glad it happened now. I'm glad they got that out their system. Like, oh snap, we've been on this high horse on the 9-game win streak. We need to get it together now. So with all that being said, man, this has been another episode of the Sports Juice Network. You know where we sit, we talk about sports, and we have a good time. I'm coming. I'm gonna try to start posting every other day. Okay, nah, that's a lie. I ain't doing that. I'm gonna try to post every week, okay? Because listen, man, with the coronavirus pandemic going on and the presidential election results going on and the new vaccine going on and all this yada yada yada, there's a lot going on, man. But I am excited to officially be back. And I'll catch you guys next episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and go follow your boy on the Instagram page. I'm gonna start, like I said every time, which I'll be lying half the time. I'm gonna start posting back on the Instagram of the Sports Juice Network. Get your merch. The merch it's out. It's out. People have been buying the merch. I've been seeing people rock the merch. Go ahead and get your Sports Juice Network merch, man. I ain't got nothing on right now. It's because it's too cold and I ain't got no long sleeves one. I gotta make some long sleeves Sports Juice Network shirts. What I'm gonna do next. But without further ado, this has been an episode of the Sports Juice Network where we talk about sports. And I'm out of here. Yo!